Non-lethal. You lose.
Exploding compression bullets.
No one likes to show off.
Unless what they're showing off is dope as
That's true.
Hello everybody. How is everybody doing today? Sorry about the delay. And I'm gonna try to whip through a bunch of information. How's everybody doing? Let me know. Let me know in the chat because I finally fixed it. Look, there's Windman right there. He popped up. Yeah, there we go. We'll make it bigger. There's Windman. So, and then there's me. Yo. All right. We fixed the chat. We are live. I'm hoping we are live. So we got a lot to talk about. I'm going to go see Lilo and Stitch with the family. Well, not the whole family. My wife and the 10-year-old. And so I got to be done before, I'm trying to be done by 4:30. Probably be done before then. But let's go down on the rundown. So we're going to talk about some channel updates. You're going to tell me what your show off is. What is your show off of the week? Did you get something new? I'm going to show you mine, and they're very small. They're very small. We're going to do some toy talk. We're going to talk about Hot Toys of Stitch, JazzInc Announcements, and you'll get an explanation of the thumbnail, because I made two thumbnails, one that said that the Penguin was a disaster, one that said that the animated Batman was a disaster. There's two different things going on there in my brain, and it's my opinion. So we'll talk about that. Bib Fortuna. Oh, Bib Fortuna went up for pre-sale. We'll take a quick look at Bib, and then the Blitzway Ghostbusters. And finally, we're going to do a live build, just a real quick, put on some magnets onto the front of this. We're going to put magnets on an acrylic sheet and have it for this. But this time, we're going to have the matte side facing out so we can see what that looks like. The cool thing with this is since the other side is just all acrylic, you won't ruin any of the painting if you decide to flip it around and change it to the non-matte side. So that is going to be great, and we're going to use these things that I made. They're guides for the front acrylic panel, so you can get a perfect, panel on every time. The link for those, there's an STL in the description. So for all my guys out there who are 3D printing, you can have the file, you can download the file. So let's see here. So one of the first things I want to talk about, we're talking channel updates. I have decided, and I've taken the very small steps at the moment. I'm downloading and reviewing all of the scripts, and I'm going to do a massive update for the Garage Shelf video. We're going to combine everything that I've learned into one video, and this time I promise I'm going to blink. And it'll be better. But we're in the very early stages because there's a lot of stuff going on with the channel. So I wanted to put it all in one place. From the customizing the inside with the panels and stuff like that, and the acrylic on the outside, and then updating it with the way I am doing the acrylic. I'll give you options. Well, there'll be a ton of options. It's going to be a massive video, I think. It's going to be long because right now they might run 45 minutes if you have them all together. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about that. Let me see if I can. Let's see. And then I made some 3D printed light panels for these cases. So right now they're not complete. Obviously, I gotta glue these together. Let me pull them off. I'm not gonna have them on this because they're 2020. I have a couple of cases that are 2040, so this way you can put lights on the inside and then have acrylic, but I thought this was cool. Let's see if I can get it out. Can I get it out? Let's see. Without breaking it, yeah. All right. So these are 2 panels. They fit perfectly. I got the notches all perfect. It's so. Oh, it's not showing right now. Okay. I'll have to fix that. We'll have to fix that because when we do the thing. So we're gonna put these together, right? I'm gonna sand them. You really don't need to do too much sanding. Maybe just using a filler, spray paint filler. Oh my God, what do they call it? It's the bottom coat. Anyway, it's a filler type spray paint. It'll fill the little holes, and you sand it down. Then we'll spray it. You glue them together, and then I'll put a piece of acrylic on top here, and then you can have the lights up on the inside, or you can actually, if you get the cob lights, you can put a cob light down on each. I think it'll look cool. It's just an easy way to make your light panels for if you want to have like, just like the ambiance of three lights. So I thought that's cool. But obviously, trying to imagine it. I'm gonna do a video on these. Also, I'm going to, we'll show you how to do them. I'll show you what they look like finished. So yeah. So let's see who is in the chat. Yes, filler primer, Winman. Filler right here. Look, I can do this again. Filler primer, you're the one. Making bath time so much fun. Filler primer. So yes, filler primer. Let's see who's out in the chat world. I know we're early. Again, this is why I have like a floating. I wish I could do like a set time on Saturdays, but having a young kid, you have to like float it. Also, I'm not feeling well. Like yesterday, I started having bouts of vertigo, and I'm kind of still feeling it. I took some meclizine, so we'll see how that goes. But right now we have those who didn't show up in the chat right here. S Beam said hello. You can see him on your side of the chat. 6 Scale Sith, welcome. 1/6 Delight, hello. And Winman 42. And then Pedro. Hello, Pedro. Pedro says, at Texas Frightmare, in line to meet Patricia Arquette. Oh, awesome. I hope you have a ton of fun, Pedro. And thanks for joining us while you're in line. That's awesome. That's awesome. And okay, so what is your show off of the week? What did you get new? Or is there something that you've had for a while that you want to show off? Let me know in the comments. Let me know in the comments. I should have advertised this on Facebook, but whatever. Here is my show off. Like this little itty bitty thing. And I'm going to switch cameras and hopefully it is working now. Nope, not that one. Yeah. And it is a Sith eye. Let me turn up the ISO. on this. Oh, that is too high. Why does it still look washed out, huh? But this is from OT Customs. It'll go with my Anakin. Wow, the camera does not look good right now. I wonder why. That's auto. That's auto. I don't know. I need to fix that because you guys need to see. But anyway, it looks cool. Anyway, that's what I got. That's what I got. I got some Sith Eyes to go with Anakin. Because I'm not spending over $1,000. I'm not even gonna spend $600 for the Anakin. Well, maybe no, I wouldn't even spend $600 on an Anakin. I think it was like $430 with tax. Oh, I'd probably run $500. Anyway, I'm not gonna get that Anakin. Are you gonna get that Anakin? I want to know. Let me know. 6 scale Sith Captain Enoch and Dewback and Stormtrooper literally just arrived. Congratulations! I love the Captain Enoch helmet. He's one that I want to eventually get because of the classical, look. The gladiator. The kind of looks Greek, Roman Greek. That old ancient style, and I love it. I love it. So, all right. So let's get down to toy talk. We're going to talk toys. And our first one that's going to come up is going to be, I think I'm going to be able to do some voices. I'm excited about doing the voices. Yes, Roman Centurion. That's right, Pedro. I like that look. I like it. Let's see. And here, now we're going to see this guy tonight. And I'm like super happy that Hot Toys is doing this. Why did this do that? Oh. Why? I don't understand what just happened. Now I'm off. Edit. Undo. There we go. Trying to switch to display screen, but I'm in a weird setup right now because I am doing we're doing the live build. So anyway, here we go. Stitch! Experiment 626. I love this guy, and I'm glad that Hot Toys is making him. So my birthday is June 26th, which is 626. This movie was great. Character is great. I don't know how this live action's gonna turn out. It looks cute from the trailers, and this looks great. You get the surfing Stitch. It's got fur on him. I think he's only 215, which is cool. He's not 1-to-1, because if he was 1-to-1, he would be about 3 feet. He's about 3rd scale, I guess. He's 15 inches. So, I guess you would call him about 3rd scale. I love, you get this lei, you get the sunglasses, you get the surfboard. He's posable. You get some hands. Let's see if we can get to they don't give us. Yeah, so you get hands. You get, it looks like some of the hands are actually, unless you get a piece, articulated mouth. This is great. And it won't rip. Grogu's articulated mouth, articulated ears, and you get a bunch of so you get that base looks cool. I like that. So you get the hands, and let me see. So all right, so they're not articulated fingers. I don't know if you can see here. Probably not. The hands are pre-configured. There's only one thing that I'm just like sad about. Like, we can't turn him into the alien form. You don't have a spot to add the 2 extra arms. That would have been cool to have, or his antenna. But I still want this guy in my collection. What do you guys think? I see Pedro saying he looks cool, and he does. He looks very cool. So I'm excited for this one. We'll see how excited I am after this movie, and we'll see how excited I am when it releases, because it's going to be a while before it releases. But I like the price. Because I think I want to say there's the 3-inch figure that's like $100 and something bucks, and to get a 15 plus inch 39 centimeters Stitch, that is awesome. So that is Stitch. Mahalo, everybody. Mahalo means family. Have you noticed that Stitch it's Stitch and Jar Jar Binks are similar? Misa say you like stuff like this. I don't know. Stitch is pretty good. Boss Nice said Stitch is very bad. And then you have hot dogs, and you get a little deeper, and you're like, I love hot dogs, and I love causing problems. I'm Stitch. Yeah, that's right, Paige. That's right, 6 scale Sith. That surfboard. It's not shown in this picture, but I do believe he also comes with that surfboard, which is a plus. It's a plus to have that surfboard. Let me see. So yes, Stitch. Ha! I love everybody. Let's see. Real quick. Does it say accurately detailed, articulate body, including articulated dynamic poses? Figure includes roaring gestures. Anyway, I'm excited about this one. I think it's. I'm gonna guess it's a 3rd scale Stitch in. If he was a real thing, if he was a real thing, he's 3 feet tall. Does about a little over 15 inches. So kind of a 3rd scale. It might be a 3rd scale because we don't know if he's 3 feet and then some. So yeah. All right, some new people come in. Uberdog1, what is up? Got an ATRT. Ooh. And I'll repaint to the Mando movie colors shown at Celebration. Oh, okay. Awesome. And welcome. Leo Soto, what is going on? All right. And yes, we hope you're also having a great Saturday on a Memorial Day weekend. So the next thing I want to talk about, I'm kind of dreading because I have some strong opinions about these figures, but we're gonna start off with the good. These are the JazzInc announcements. Not all. I'm not gonna go like in depth on all of them. There are 2 that I really want to talk about, and I hope I don't offend anybody. Normally, try to keep it positive, but there are things that sometimes it's hard. And that's why I want to start with the positive first. And one of the biggest things to come out of that live stream with Lael, 1/6 scale man, so go check his channel out, was the fact that Yoast has secured Linda Carter for a a Wonder Woman, 70s Wonder Woman figure, which that is a lot of Gen Xers' dreams, and maybe even some millennials and Gen Zs. I don't know if you've ever seen the Linda Carter Wonder Woman, but I am excited about that. Also, signature editions. So that, and we already kind of knew, we did know about Julie Newmar's Catwoman. That was another awesome reveal that they are getting a signature edition on that one. So, so yeah, I'm excited. Those are two huge announcements, and I am happy about them. What else? Oh, let's show this, because I'm so tempted to get it, and I'm sure I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I am a sucker. I'm a sucker for these. I shouldn't. I don't know how large this is gonna look on here, but I wish I could make these bigger. This is the Batman the Animated Series blue version. It's got like black with tinges of blue metallic, and I am like, I'm on the fence. I have the DC Direct one, and that is excellent. The lights look excellent. The everything about it is awesome. But this just looks so sleek and beautiful, and I wish I could make this bigger. But shoot, these look so good. Let's see, will this let me enlarge? No. But I want this. But I shouldn't want it, because I already have the little one, and where the hell am I gonna put it? Where am I gonna put this? I don't even know. Oh, that's right, Cat in the House, and welcome. Cat in the House is here. Hello. And yes, I forgot about the boomers. Sorry, boomers. Gen Z might be too young, but it is available on HBO Max. Yes, HBO Max is back. So you can watch it there. I watched it with my little one. She is considered, I think, Gen Alpha. I don't know. So many Gen this and that. Gen X is the best. Sorry, boomers. Sorry, boomers. But this looks amazing. And let me see if we can get to if they have, I guess I'll have to go to to the JazzInc site, because he showed like the interiors of this stuff, which was awesome. All right, so we got let's see, there's a video of it, but it's too small. Oh, that's the seated Batman. All right, here we go. So this is it's still too small. It's the animated version next to the 89. So it is a bit longer. It looks like it's a few inches longer back here. But, and then you get some engine shots. He's doing the inside of the engine, which looks amazing. I think that is a cool touch. I mean, especially for the price. These are going to be frosted. The glass is not going to be see-through. So now looking at this in the daylight, the blue tinge, I don't know now. Oh, but look at that back and the turbine. I can't. I want to. I can't. Let's see. Pedro. What does Pedro say? If I have funds on last day of PO window, I would like to get this animated. Same. So that's what, Pedro, we're on the same page. If it is, because you can work it out. The good thing about Yoast, this is 18 months. I believe, actually, let's go see what the payment plan is, because you can buy this off of his website. So the payment plan, so you put 100 down, not bad. And we're going to talk about down payments, deposit, NRDs in a second. And then this can go up to 18 months. So it's $77 a month for 18 months. That's how I was able to get any of these other, the Snow Speeder, the 89 and the 66. You know, you can put down more to cut that monthly down. But that's how I swung it. The thing is, if you don't get in before when the pre-order ends and you try to do a wait list, because it'll convert if you do it early enough, you only get like 3 months to pay it off, and no bueno. But yeah, so here it is. You didn't even see it, did you? Yeah. So it's yeah, down here it's $77.72. And anybody across the world can grab one of these. Now, segue. We're going to segue to the figures, which here in the US, you can't have. You can't buy them straight from JazzInc, which eliminates the payment plan. It eliminates the payment plan. I think that's all that matters to me. Like, it eliminates the payment plan. Oh, and the reasonable non-refundable deposit for these figures. Let's go to the first figure, which I think looks amazing, but I want to bring up a couple of things. And I know it's a business thing. I don't like it. I don't have to like it. But it's a business thing. I get it. We're going to look at the same figure. The all-in penguin off of 3 different sites. Let's see. Yeah, this is the all-in penguin. And the deposit. All right. So here is yours and my favorite Chester Cobblepot. Not to be confused with Chester Copperpot. So yeah, I'm excited for this figure. I really am. What I'm not excited about is what we'll talk in a second. Let's talk about the positives. The prototype looks tight. It looks amazing. This is the Mare version. The painting on it is great. I mean, it's a prototype, so it's going to be it should be the tippiest to the toppiest. I don't know. We don't know how that's going to convert from prototype to mass production with not as skilled painters painting. But this is awesome. At least from what it looks like. I can't deny that. The hat looks great. You get this podium. So this is this is him dying. The dying sculpt. So there are 5 SKUs, a base model, which comes with just the figure pretty much, and a couple of accessories. Then you get the deluxes for each. So each gets a base, the sewer version and the Mare version, each gets a base. Each gets a base model, each gets a deluxe model, and then there's the 2-pack where you get everything. And I believe Ooh, I want to say you get a little extra for this one, but like, and then they have the penguins separately being sold, and you can buy those on JazzInc's website. You can buy those, um, because they're not like licensed figures, like the penguin himself. They're being blocked, obviously, by Sideshow and Hot Toys to bring them into the North American market. So, North American market does not get some things. Get the ability to get these from a place that from a place from here. I mean, there is one of the two places is from here, but we'll get into that in a second. There's the hypnotic umbrella. So yeah, let me go. Let me get to the. I mean, God, the hair rooting looks great. But again, will it look this good when it comes out? Where is, you got umbrella. Sorry guys, I'm trying to find that oh, there it is. All right. So with this one, you get on top of, of everything, you get an exclusive immersive sewer diorama featuring the Penguin's throne, with detailed sculpting, umbrella arsenal bin with authentic weathering, custom flooring with weathering effects, and large rock diorama, seal box, and goo thermos. Yeah, I don't think they have. This is what you get. Yeah, this is the 2-pack ultimate. Why is it not showing? Oh, there it is. So you get this stuff with the ultimate, but I feel like this stuff comes with. See, this is confusing now. I'm confused. Let's go back and see what the sewer one actually comes with. The DX. So sewer DX is right here. And the DX gets the die-in head sculpt with movable eyes and real hair, an extra bib for the dying pose, the hypnosis umbrella, the opening mobile umbrella and authentic hanging animals, the bucket, and the half-eaten. So you get all that, and then you get that sewer diorama. Okay. Oh man, they really put you in a pinch. So as you can see, the prices here. This is the DX, $4.99 for the DXs, $11.29. Now this is off of, if you are outside of North America, this is what you're paying. $11.29 for the 2-pack, and then $2.99 for the base models. And if you go in here and we see what the payment plans can go up to, they can go up to 15 months. So you put $100 deposit down, $100 non-refundable deposit, which will be moved up usually when they go into production. The non-refundable, they take a little bit more to put into the non-refundable pot because they're in production. They're a small company. I get it. $68.60. That's doable. That is doable. But then, for us in North America, this is, I'm upset. I shouldn't be upset. But here it is. Here's on kit. So this is the ultimate one. This right here, this 527 is an NRD. So you got to plop down $527 of non-refundable deposit, which I think sucks balls. The other thing is it is a little bit more expensive, and it's understandable because kit adds, it's understandable to a point. Kit adds the shipping. We don't know what the shipping's going to be. And then for us in the US, we might have tariffs. We don't know what's going to happen in, in 18 months or 2 years when this comes out. But this non-refundable deposit, it says it right here, non-refundable deposit of $527. That is too much for me to take a chance. That is way too much. Usually it's a 10% NRD, just 10%. And I understand other companies take the full amount out, like Mondo. If you buy something from Mondo, you pay for it outright, and you can't cancel it, and you can't get a refund. I get that. But being in the 1/6 world with Hot Toys, and if you're competing with Hot Toys, I thought maybe Yoast would have had something, they would have talked to both of these, because they specifically went to Kit and Spec Fiction, which Spec Fiction's not much different. Spec Fiction has a $525 non-refundable deposit. So when you're used to, even 20% is fine. I mean, this is 30%, I guess, if you go by Kit's number of 1427. It's a little over 30%. I don't know. I don't like it. Like, I'm wondering, I wish Yoast could have worked something out with both of these, because these are the only outlets for the US for these that are like official. So if you are going to grab one of these, you probably should go either with Kit or Spec Fiction. I trust Kit. I've gotten a bunch of stuff from him, no problems. He's great. He's a bit ornery, but who cares? So, and then you go to the DXs, and it is a $220 deposit for, and that's like half the figure if you got it from, and the figure's 600. So going from, whoa, what is it? $299 to $440, so $140 extra. We don't know what shipping's going to be. It includes shipping, but is it going to be $140 to ship? Maybe it's might be a massive ass box. Don't know. But the NRD being 220, actually, was I on the DX figure? 299? No, that's just the regular. I'm sorry. I take that back. Strike, reverse it. It's $479, and Kit is $600. $479, $600. So that's like $121. Spec Fiction is at 13. Oh, that's the major set. So $13.90 with Spec Fiction. If you put the deposit of $520. But anyway, these NRDs are too big for me. 146 for the base. And the base, and I know Yoast doesn't set this price, but it would have been nice for him to give assurances to both Spec and Kit, and to see if they could provide something similar. I know it'll still be more because Kit needs to make some money, Spec needs to make money, Yoast needs to make money. Shipping, we don't know what it's going to be, and then the tariffs will be added later. So for $386, so that's $186 more than the $299. So I don't know. Ugh. I want this figure. I want it. I want it to succeed. I want it to be amazing. I got to figure out a different way to get it is what's going to happen. Cause I can't drop that 5 whatever on a figure. I might have to go the route, and I know maybe it'll be more expensive, maybe not, but I like the fact that if I decide to use Yoast and then have it sent to another country and have it shipped from that other country to me, that if something happens and I need to cancel, I only lose $100. That was a bad one. Only. It's still a lot, but it's not 527. And if it's an emergency, which usually with JazzInc, and to be able to do that payment plan, get it for $60, $68 a month. That's how this hobby is still around, is payment plans. That's how the hobby's still around, payment plans. But there's plenty of time. The Catwoman is still available on all 3 sites. So you can go to Spec, you can go to JazzInc's site, and you can go to Kit and still pre-order that Catwoman. So I'm just going to hold off for a bit and see what happens. Pedro says, this looks great. Someone should 3D print that mini Batmobile for this penguin. Oh, that's a great idea. Let's see. So yeah. Which now this brings me to my least favorite figure that JazzInc has ever made. This guy, he just bugs me. Let's see. This figure bugs the crap out of me. This is my personal opinion. No shade to I guess it's gonna feel like shade. I guess I'm gonna give shade. I guess this is not the animated Batman. It's not. Body's not right. I know. I don't know why. I have a problem with this one. No, Guillerme. Oh man, I hope I didn't butcher your name. People butcher my name all the time. Constantinos. It's Constantine. Everybody, my full name is Constantine. How about that? I wonder if anybody knew that. But I hate this figure. I hate the body. I hate the sculpt. I do not like it at all. I hate the realistic look. It's an animated figure. I'm wondering if it has to do with me. I love the way the Mondo looks because it brings me back to the Hasbro versions from the 90s, the DC Direct versions. McFarlane does really cool versions, and I have those. I don't know. I do not like this, Sam I Am. I do not like animated Batman. You're welcome. We not only do figures, but we also do rhyming. We rhyme shit. Let's see. Let's go. Let's see if I can get more pictures of the Batman. And then you have this one. The body's different. And I still don't like the body tried to get more animated, and I still don't like it. I hate it. And I don't like the face either, Guillermo. I don't like it. I don't like this figure at all. I am content. I am super, super content. I wish Mondo will make a another version of this Batman. Let's see. I love the Mondo Batman. The head looks more animated to me. I think it's because it's painted to look animated. The body is cell shaded. Let's see if we can go under here. No, not display screen. So I need a new one of these. This is the original from years and years ago. It was $125. Sadly, now all these Batman figures cost more, and this guy needs some help. I accidentally had him leaning up against something, and it caused this. Because it's this weird gooey rubbery stuff here. So I need a new cape. I need a new. I want the exclusive version of this because it had a cape that like swoops out. So yeah, the cape like will swoop out. Let me see if I can. Let me adjust this. Let's make it a little brighter in here. All right. So, so yeah, I like the Mondo better. I know it has joints. I know people like realism and the exposed joints. People don't like the exposed joints, but I don't care. Like this is, I think I like the fact that it's a big ass toy. It's a big ass toy. So yeah, let's put them to the side here. I hate it. I hate JazzIncs, and I hate saying that because I have JazzInc products and I love them. I love them, but let's see. Pedro says, I may get the JazzInc Harley Quinn if it's signature edition. Otherwise, I'm happy with Mondo BTAS line as I prefer action figure aesthetic. Same here for this line. For the animated, I prefer this. I know I'm hoping that like if Hano continues the Star Wars Rebels line, that it will stay as animated as possible with the look. Those stormtroopers are looking really good, and that Darth Vader looks really good. So Uberdog one says looks weird, half animated, half realistic. Yeah, like, oh, that's me on me on me. Hey, me. Yeah, look at it. And even this and the cape, it doesn't look animated. Oh, that's the other penguin. Oh, some great shots of the penguin. You get all three of these heads in the DX, by the way. Let's see what other pictures are here. These are all the penguin, the penguin, the penguin, the penguin, the penguin. And to be honest, I don't like the S-Hero ones either. I do not like those. I don't like the S-Hero Joker. And my man who popped in right now, Blue Tattoo, he loves the soft goods on these figures. I have the Mondo Joker. I love that thing. It's not. It is okay. I just want to make it clear. It is okay to like the JazzInc one. It's okay to like the S-Hero versions. I just don't. I don't like them. I don't like them, Sam. I am, and I will keep on saying it. Goddamn. Yeah, there we go. Some rhyme. I'm like spitting fresh rhymes, yo. So, yes, 1/6 Delight. Mars Toys did just tease one. Like right after Yost decided to tease his. The SSR Joker is great. Not for me, but for you. I know you love it. I know you love the suit, you know, and the sculpt and everything. But that's okay. I can hate it. I can hate it with a passion, and you can love it and cradle it and call it George and stick it in your cabinet, which is awesome. Because I know how that feeling of seeing something that's really cool to you, and you look at it in the display and you just feel good about it. It's okay. It's okay that I don't like it. I'm telling myself this because I don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, is really what I'm trying to say. I'm not here to hurt your feelings. I just wanted to give my opinion. I I look at it and I can't stand. I bit my tongue during the live stream. Wasn't gonna bring it up. I couldn't bite my tongue on those NRDs, those massive NRDs. Yeah, I don't like them. I don't like them. So, what do we have next? Oh, it's not Star Race, but it is. Where are you? It is Sideshow Collectibles, and it is Monsieur Bib Fortuna. So, I was thinking for a second of the name Bib Fortuna, right? You know, where did they come up with that name? Was somebody sitting at a table eating some ahi tuna, and someone was like, "You're gonna make a mess. Here's your bib for your tuna. Your Bib Fortuna." Bib Fortuna. I bet you I'm really close at the answer. I bet you that is the real answer. Somebody was like, "Hey, George, you got your Bib Fortuna?" And he's like, but we will name Jabba's translator assistant that. But yeah, I make a joke, so because I love the jokes. Yes, Windman, I really did go there. And I bet you I'm right. I bet you it's some version of that somebody was like, Bib Fortuna. Or it's like Bobbing Fortuna, and they're like, let's change it to Bib. Although that is gross, to Bob Fortuna. That's... And they're massive. I mean, how do you pull them up, especially the blue fins? But I like this. I like this Bib Fortuna. I think it looks good. I know this is a proto, and I believe they've done this character before. This is probably the only one out of this set. I'm also thinking about Klaatu, but the Jabba Palace, or the Jabba, what is it? The Jabba guards and stuff. Although having some of them with my sideshow skiff Lando would be cool. But I would only get one because I do have that figure in my original Star Wars collection from '83 or whatever. So part of me is trying to get any of the figures that I've had as a kid, and I'm talking to you, Bespin Han Hot Toys, that I will get them in 1/6 scale. Have Bib Fortuna in the I can't say vintage collection. It is the actual figure from back in the 80s. And yes, Dewanawanga. I think this turned out, I think it looks good. Will it look like this? Will it have a good body? I don't know. And here they are. Here are the ones that I want. All right, Greedo is definitely coming. So these are the figures I have downstairs in my Empire Strikes Back Darth Vader case. I have Greedo, I have Dr. Evazan, I have Gurinden, and I have Ponda Baba. I have, I believe, I want to say this one's Klaatu. I have him. They're all Weequays. Or pirates. Not this one. Not this guy. Not all of them. All right, I take that all back. There's 1, 2. That guy is a pirate. Oh, Clinton. Oh, Clinton. You are so right. This should be... Looking at what Hot Toys has been putting out recently and the prices on those figures, this guy should not be $280. I don't know what Hot Toys thinks they're doing and what they think they have. Bib Fortuna should not be $280 Hot Toys. We're talking $255. I'm thinking $255. Like, let's go. Like, Well, does the actor get any of the? It's a creature. Does the actor have to get? Do they have to approve this? There's several people that have played Bib Fortuna, so I'm gonna say no. But 280 is ridiculous. You know what? Let's go to the site. Let's go see a couple of the most recent Hot Toys. Sideshow. There we go. So, like the Range Trooper is finishing or finished. So new, the newest of the new. Recommended. We'll go to the newest. Like Obi-Wan, not the $285 for Obi-Wan. So $5 more, you can get Obi-Wan, which needs Ewan McGregor gets extra cash for this. This Trooper, $255. Even Cody, who I believe comes with the head sculpt, it's $270, but he comes with a head sculpt. He's cheaper. I think creatures like that, $255. Although Jar Jar is $285. I don't know. I agree. Hot Toys too expensive for this. $250, $265. I don't know. It's like when they came out with the Clone Wars versions. I just want to see this. Clone Wars versions of what's the first edition and then collector edition. So you do not get the extra boots now. You do not get an extra boots on the Range Trooper. That's okay. So yeah, let's see. Hey, what's up, bud? I'm gonna have to go back and see your thoughts on the JazzInc stuff. I did see you talk about the NRD. Oh, balk at the NRDs, and I fully agree there. Yeah, Ghetto Yoda. I'm gonna hold off. I'm holding off the purchases of the Penguin until I can figure something out. I'm thinking about a friend of mine in the UK and getting it through JazzInc, sending it there. I know they have a VAT. I will pay a little bit more to get that payment plan and have the safety or the peace of mind that if I want to collect it, it's a $100 loss and not a $527 loss. Let's see, Windman 42. I'd pay $200 unless he comes with a bike or something. Clinton was thinking $225 or so. I mean, this is more than the Airborne Cody boss with the light up mask, and yeah. So $225. I don't think we're in the $225 world anymore when it comes to figures like this. I wish we were still back in $225 world. But like $255 I can see. Let's see, maybe it's high because Sideshow is going to make as many of Bib as Hot Toys will do for Obi-Wan. The sculpted version of Obi-Wan, I think there'll be way more made than this Bib Fortuna. I think more people will be into that one than into that Obi-Wan than this. What's up, Preston? Preston, what is going on? So yeah, I do think this is too high price. I'm still gonna get it, but I might do one of those things where I wait to the last possible moment and then order it. Although I do like getting, if you're doing the payment plan, I wish they would start the payment plan like right away with the current month so that it can be spaced off equally. But they wait till like 8 months, maybe if it's that long, or anywhere between 6 and 8 months to start the payment plan, which ends up being about $50 a month. So yeah, I'm digging this. Yes, cat in the house. Yes, inflation and tariffs. That is correct. But if Hot Toys can give me a Cody for $270, Bib Fortuna $260. The tariffs, I don't think they put the price in of the tariffs, because those don't happen until afterwards. But you never know. But yeah, just make more money. I wish. I have 4 kids that I support. 3 of them are 20 and older. So I have 2 23-year-olds and a 20-year-old. The 23-year-olds are not twins. They are blended twins, I guess you could call them. One's from my wife's first marriage, one's from my first marriage. And they just happen to be born in the same year, which is cool. Uberdog. Sideshow has not delivered a figure that warrants this price tag. Yeah, if you notice, when they were doing $255 for the Clone Wars Anakin and Obi-Wan, to me, those were $150. $150, not $255. And now you can find them for under $200. So yeah, I agree with you. 6 scale Sith, Sith scale Sith. 6 scale Sith. I was right. More than I'd like to pay, but original trilogy is my favorite. Exactly. I mean, not many original trilogy figures. I'm getting most of the Cantina. I'm probably gonna get all of the Cantina. Just the Jabba guards. Yeah. Is this a reissue? It is and isn't. They made some upgrades, I'm guessing, because it does look. That sculpt looks awesome to me. It looks like Bib Fortuna, but I would say it's a 2.0. Cat in the House. Auction off the kids. Plenty of money. Figures versus kids. I've been talking about that for years, but my wife won't let me do it. Been doing it here on the show. That's why they don't. They have to pay for their own extracurricular activities. You want to dance in this house, you got to pay for it yourself. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And dental work. Dental work. Let's see. I say wait for figures to show on eBay. Might be cheap. Yeah, for Sideshow, definitely. Sideshow might be cheaper. But then you take that chance, and then they have like something like the AT-AT driver, which is still like $350, which I would love for them to come out with a new one of those. So that is my man Bib Fortuna. Now let's see if I can find the last set of toys I want to talk about. And for those people, you get to finally... Oh, there's a couple of things that I want to talk about then. Oh, somebody has a... Oh, that was April 3rd. Somebody was asking $4,300 for the Blitzway Ghostbusters and the Ecto 84 Ecto 1. Nice. So, if I can find them... Alright. I guess I'll put this video up. But without the music. Where are you, music? Alright. The Blitzway Ghostbusters. So, for everybody who has missed out on them, guess what? You can pre-order these bad boys in June. Now, when I first saw these, it said 1/6 action statues. And I'm like, oh, so these aren't going to be the 1/6 scale figures that you can pose and do stuff to? But they are. They just put them as statues, and I'm gonna guess that we're gonna be able to buy these off of Blitzway's US site that they have now. So that is gonna be cool. This kind of makes me really excited for a shot at an Ecto 1. And if the Blitzway DeLorean release and pre-order have me excited also because of upgrading stuff to 2.0 type stuff. So if they could make an upgraded Ecto 1 and keep the price as the old price, which was I think 1,300, because that is a massive monster. I would love for my kingdom for an Ecto 1. This Venkman new sculpt here, screaming. I hope they, work this one out a little bit more. It looks good here, but I wish it was a little bit better. I will be ordering these, even though I have the originals. The originals are amazing, but to have these extra sculpts, I would love. So yeah, I want these. Now I don't know. Let me see. Yeah, this is a new sculpt. The Ray sculpt is closed mouth. This is cool with the cigarette hanging out. That is also a new sculpt. Let's see, is Egon's a new sculpt? You know what? I don't know. I have Egon. I forgot to put Egon out. Son of a bitch. And then yes, this is also. So these are. I'm gonna say Egon's is also a new sculpt. So Winston's is a new sculpt. I like the sculpt. It looks a little better, yeah. And he's got that got an expression. So who's going to grab these? Is anybody out there going to grab Ghostbusters from Blitzway? This is your second shot at getting them, and it's going to be years or decades before you get another shot at these. And you don't want the present toys ones turned out horrible. And I have a feeling so will the Star Ace ones, even though Randall is so behind the Star Ace ones. You're damn right I'm behind them, baby. Star Ace Ghostbusters. They don't have a neck. None of them have necks, but they're beautiful. Oh, thanks, Randall. But anyway, coming in June, your Blitzway with your Ghostbusters. For some reason, I don't know why. I'm wondering if Sideshow and Blitzway had a falling out, but you don't see any Blitzway on Sideshow's website. You only see the collabs with Prime 1 and Blitzway. Let's see. Preston wants the Ghostbusters. I know you want the Ghostbusters. And can we get some side characters, please? Can we get 1/6 scale Demon Dogs? And because the Star Ace versions, which they do look good, but it's like 1/8 scale. It's not even 1/6 scale. I wish they were 1/6 scale. So yeah, I'm excited for these. Now something else that Star Ace showed last night, which was cool, and I'm wondering if I can find the video. Oh, here we go. There we go. All right. This looked cool. Now, let's look at it, and then we'll nope. Let's look at this, and then we'll discuss. So, they have introduced a T-800 bust. It doesn't show. Never mind. This doesn't show the movement. There's videos of it. Of it moves, which is so cool. Is there? Wait. Does anybody have the video of it? Let's see. Maybe it's at the end of this. No video, but let's look at it close. It looks pretty freaking cool. I must say. This looks so cool. The endoskeleton of the skull, it's a bust. It lights up. Look at those human looking teeth. God, this looks cool. And it moves. See if I can get to the, so the head actually moves around. It's motorized head movement. Now with Blitzway, they had a exoskeleton or endoskeleton hand for a T-800 that was motorized, and Brother Cousins had one, and it just kept on breaking, and he got a new one and it broke. So the motorizedness, it makes me, I'm cautious about the Blitzway DeLorean, but this looks cool. Anyway, that's what I wanted to talk about the toys. So we are moving into the last phase. It's 3:17. Can we get this done by 4? I don't know. We'll see. But before we get to that, if you are getting any what do you call it? Any value? If you're getting any value out of this, if you're at home watching it on the replay, smash the like button. Smash the like button. Wait, we're not smashing. Well, maybe we are going to smash it. I don't know. We like to smash. If you'd like to help out the channel, become a channel member. You can join by hitting the button below. There are some perks. You can read about them below. 7 days, you'll get to see all my videos. When I post a new one, I promise it's coming. It's going to be a bunch of videos coming out. So yeah. And you'll get 7 days when I do the big ass, I'm calling it the big ass garage shelf display video, where it'll take me probably over 6 months to make, putting everything into one video and updating stuff and adding all the new stuff, which will be fun. Another way you can help out the channel, and everything that all the proceeds that I get from go to more materials, so I can build more things, so I can show you, how to build more things. So you can get t-shirts, like some of my favorites. We have the box fetish tee, where when I was making this, I didn't realize there was a double entendre in there. And I remember the first time I wore this out, I got a dirty look. And then I looked down, I was like, oh, box fetish. Yeah. Double entendre. I still love it. I still wear it out. And if I could get a company to do a clear version of this barcode, it will take you straight to my YouTube channel. We have me on the Pop Culture Living Room. This is the logo. This is that logo for the channel. Me on the Pop Culture Living Room. We got Darth Vader. This is me with the helmet on for copyright. The link for this is in the description. So yeah. And then you have coming back in July, y'all. Coming back in July is, and this is all linty, sorry, the Points of Articulation tee. Points of Articulation, the game show of toy collecting, will be coming back, yes, in July. So yeah, there's merch. Let's see. I want those busters, $3 to $3.50 each. I'm gonna say something crazy. I think the Blitzway Ghostbusters will be competitive. I think you're right. Maybe 3, maybe 285. You didn't hear that from me. I'm just like the DeLorean, for all that it comes with, to come in at about 1,000. That is crazy. So I'm betting, because the originals cost, for the 4-pack, for that pack the Who You Gonna Call pack over there was $800. I'm saying $285. I hope I'm correct too, because that's four figures, and four figures over 1,000. So if we say the originals were 800, and you know, inflation and cost for plastic has gone up, could you imagine if they came in at 250, or like the 4-pack was 1,000? Oh my god, that would be crazy. Anyway, so yeah, so now it's time for...
Honestly, it's impossible.
Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps.
Yes, it is time for a live build, and we are going to put this panel right here. We're going to take this panel and we're going to stick magnets, and we're going to have it magnetic. Now with this version, I am going to do, oh, not this, this. I'm going to have the matte side out. So this is going to be the side that we're going to see. And we're going to put the magnets on this side. And so we need to peel back. We need to peel back some magnets from this side. Now what you're going to need, what you will need for this, magnets. I forgot to put all this stuff in the description, but let me get the magnets out real quick. Magnets. Are these the ones? Yeah. No, these are the ones, the longer ones. All right, so these magnets. I want to start getting your magnets now. So these are, let me see if I can read this. These don't tell me the sizes. Yeah, I don't know. You know what? It's 30 pieces. I think they are, how am I not prepared? I am sorry, guys. Yeah, and I gotta put all this stuff in the description. Let's see, magnets. Magnets. These are 25 millimeters by 3 millimeters by 5 millimeters. So they're 5 millimeters wide, 3 millimeters tall. So they are 25 millimeters long, 3 millimeters wide, 3 millimeters high, and 5 millimeters wide. And we need 2 of these. We're gonna do, oh man, I did break one. I broke a magnet on here. You gotta be careful with these so you don't slam them together, but this magnet is busted. Bye, magnet. Bye. Yeah, you don't want them to slam together. They will break. They're not metal. They have that metal coating. So you'll need magnets. You will need VHB tape. VHB 3M tape. I will put that in the description. You will need Gorilla Glue epoxy. All right, Gorilla Glue epoxy. Let's see if I can. And a place to mix your Gorilla Glue epoxy. And then you will also need the new Pop Culture Living Room. It's just a rectangular brick thing that we're going to slide into the frame so that we can have a nice aligned thing. Now, while I'm doing this, if you have any questions about this or anything about your display case, or if you're building one, I am here to answer your questions. Let's back out a bit of this. There we go. Why does this do this to me all the time? All right, let's see. Let's put me in the corner. Should I be in the bottom corner? Damn it. Should I put me in the bottom corner? Maybe I'll put me in the bottom corner. I don't know. Maybe I make me a little smaller. All right, here we go. And we'll move this over a little bit. We'll do it here. So the first thing we are going to want to do, and I have one, I guess we can say it's a little prepped. We are going to cut the VHB tape and have it stick to our magnets. Now, not all of them. So I guess the real first thing we're going to do is we're going to take out, let's see. So we are going to put magnets. So this is the top, this is the bottom, and the sides. I'm going to put 2 magnets on the top, 2 on the bottom, and 1 in each middle on the side. So what we're going to do is we are going to remove and make sure that we have 2 magnets together. It's very important to have these 2 magnets together because you know they stick together like this. Because if you just randomly picked a couple of magnets and then you put them in the wrong way, they'll repel each other. And you don't want that. So I like to keep the magnets together. For some reason, I don't like that one magnet. That one magnet looks like it was roughed up pretty bad. So we are going to put 2 here. And it's going to, because of the bolt here, it's magnetically stuck. We are going to put 2 here. I'm going to open up this next pack. We are going to put the 2 at the bottom that we said. All right. And then we're going to just, I guess, line it up with our eye. Stick it in the middle. Yeah. Stick it in the middle. Okay, so this is where we're going to have our magnets. This is where we want them. And we're gonna, boop. So the first thing we're gonna do to these magnets, now that we have them situated, is we're gonna add the tape to them. So I'm gonna do 1 set at a time, and you only need to do 1 of the 2 magnets for each. Okay, that's it. So what I like to do is I will take my magnets, I will stick them to the upper corner or any of the, up in the corner, and you smush that down. Now this tape is super strong. Once it's on and you try to rip it off, it will rip the cover off of the magnet. So that metal cover will reveal the ore underneath. So next, I'm going to cut this. All right. And then I am going to trim this down. And I'm going to save this piece for another magnet. And then we trim it. All right. And then we're going to take it. We're going to have the tape side up. Just press down again to make sure it's on there. And we'll have the tape side up. And we'll put it back where we saw it. I'm going to go to the opposite side. And I am going to put this on this and push down. We can look around. Do we need to clean it up? We don't have to. We don't have to clean that up. It's going to be on, it's not going to impede anything. I mean, if you really don't want to see it, you're not, I mean, it's going to be on the acrylic. So this is what you get. And then, oh, pop that in there. You know what? Now it's going to make me trim it. So there you go. We're going to trim this. Trim it. Trim it. And this should fit fine in there. Yeah, there we go. Anyway, all right. And then we're gonna do the other sides. So there's a lot of just line up the edges. And this way you don't need to trim the side. We're gonna cut this. It's gonna fall down. Nope, it's not gonna fall down. How about that? And then we are going to trim that. And then we got trim one of the edges. There we go. So we're going to trim one of the edges. You don't have to trim both of them so that it fits nicely on the side here. Yeah. Let's take the second piece and we will grab this. And as you notice, I am keeping the magnets together. The two magnets are still together with each other. Together forever. There we go. So I'm trying to keep it on the edge. Should probably be wearing my glasses for this. Let's see. Oh my God. It's like night and day. Oh, I'm going to be 50 next month. I'm so old. Oh my gosh. I forgot to talk about a channel update and the Discord. All right. So I am going to do, I still have to figure out the day and try to do a monthly watch with me. So I'm going to watch a movie, maybe even a TV show or something. Maybe if another Marvel or TV show happens, we could watch it together. And in the Discord, I can share my screen. We can talk to each other. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I just got to figure out when I can do the first one. I will probably try and do like a poll on a couple of movies because I know we have a bunch of different different tastes out there. So I thought it would be fun to do like a movie night or a TV night. Like maybe there's an anime somebody recommends that everybody should watch, and maybe we should watch it together. So yeah. All right, I cheated. I had one with a sticker on it, so nanny boo boo. And if you want to join the Discord, there's a link in the description. So yeah, the Discord. We have lots of fun in there. We have a 3D printing channel. We have a box fetish channel, which is showing us an unboxing. If you got a toy and you want to unbox it, you can post pictures or a video to unbox on the box fetish channel. There's a toy news channel and a display case tips and tricks, where some people have popped in some display tips and tricks, or they've asked questions, which is amazing. And I love the community, how everybody's come together to help each other out to make their figures or collectibles shine. So, all right, this will be the last one that we do. Oh, that didn't sound good. Boom, boom, boom. That reminds me, I found out that Kid Robot makes a Constantine puppet, the Constantine from Muppets Most Wanted, and I ordered one. I'm excited, so I can't wait to get Kermit. Let's play the music. Yeah, that's gonna be fun, having Constantine and Randall. I think I'm also gonna be making another puppet. I don't know if it's gonna be for this channel or not, but my second channel, called Costa Mamalise, which is my name, I'm gonna start doing other fun stuff on there, like when I go to Galaxy's Edge again and Disney. So I'm thinking about doing stuff like that. All right, we got our 4 pieces. Our six magnets. They're here. Next, I'm gonna take this and we're gonna use T-nuts. So many T-nuts. We're gonna use T-nuts and a bolt and our acrylic sheet guide, or display case front guide. I forgot what I called it. I'm gonna slide this in here. There we go. Let's slide this bad boy in here. I'm starting to I'm starting to do a lot more things with the 3D printing. So Tinkercad, I think I'm gonna start using the Fusion 360. There's so many more things I would like to do that I can't do with Tinkercad. Let's see. All right. Let's see. Can I screw this in? No. Oh yeah, I'm in. All right, so I'm gonna put this about here. Shit, I gotta be careful because now the magnet. All right, let's see if I put it in between. Let me put it up top. We just want it. We're gonna put it here. All right. So let's tighten this. And we're gonna put one on top here, which we need to put the T-nuts in here. In the channel first. Your spring-loaded T-nut. Really? There we go. Come on. I wish I had another camera so you guys could see. All right, so we got these guys right here, and then this guy right here. Let's put it. I think we're in the center. Let's tighten this bad boy up. I mean, it doesn't have to be in the side. We just need it for the edge so that the edge stays. All right. Now the last one. And you can see, I'll do it. Let's see. How about we do it this way so you can actually see me do it? Duh. Duh. So what I like to do is if it's already on there, we're going to slide it into the channel. So take, or we'll just do it from the beginning. So these are easy. You slide them in like that, and then you push the edge. They have spring-loaded ball bearing there, and voila, that's what it looks like. And then if I slide this one in, all right, cool. It's backwards. It is backwards. So we're gonna have to do it this way anyway. We're gonna have to do it the right way. We're gonna take this off. We're gonna pop this in like this, and then we're gonna push the side that's popped up, and it will come together. Now I'm gonna align the holes to the screws, and we are going to screw them in. Put them like about here. We'll frame out the top. All right, so let's put these down. Make sure that these are, the tape is up. Let's do like a quick test here on, so we're gonna lean that up, move that to the side. So, all right, I'm gonna need to bring this out just a little. This is what happens when your acrylic people do not cut something exactly to size. I mean, technically they don't have to. There we go. And then slide it down and feel both sides are even. And this is even. Okay. Yeah, I wish they would have. I don't think they cut it the right way, but whatever. All right. And then bing. Now let us remove. We're going to remove the back. Of this, because we're going to put the magnets on this side because we want the matte side showing. Oh, let's see. I mean, this side looks gorgeous too. Let's not kid ourselves. Both sides, if you can paint the matte side perfectly, you get options. If you can't paint the matte side perfectly, then you're stuck with this side. And when I mean stuck, you're in good hands. I mean, that's still, I think that's a scratch. Oh no, I scratched these. How did I scratch them? Anyway, boom. So we're gonna need this side. We're gonna bring this back. Does anybody have any questions out there? We're gonna put this down. We're gonna take the tape off of the tops of each of these. All right. Take the tape off of the top. Just a little off the top, please. There we go. These come off pretty easy over here. This is like the critical part because if you don't have these on straight, then doing the next part is gonna be hard. All right, actually I need to move this down here. Yeah, there we go. All right, let's take our acrylic and let's see, which side do I want the top? Yeah, I think that's it. So I'm gonna put it up here. And then we're gonna bring it down. There we go. We're gonna bring it down, and then we're gonna have things touch. Where things touch, we're gonna bring it down. Perfect, perfect, perfect. We're gonna press, press, press and seal. Now again, if we put this on and we do not like how it looks, we can flip it over because the glass is on the other side. Now we pick this up and voila. There are your magnets. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna dial up some of this epoxy. We're gonna epoxy these magnets. And yeah, we're gonna put them in. All right, so let's put this to the side for a second. And here's our epoxy magnets. Oh, here, we'll put this here. You know what? So here is this. We got the place we're gonna mix the epoxy. Here's our epoxy. I hope the epoxy still is okay. It's old epoxy. I mean, I've had it since I made the platform. So here comes the part. Trying to squeeze these equally. There we go. We don't need much because we are, you know, we're doing 4 little magnets. I like the little stir they come with. So we can stir this together. And then we're going to put a bit on each one. So now we have 5 minutes. 5 minutes before and we're going to paint this on each one of these. Paint, paint, paint. Don't need too much. Just want to make sure you have a good amount of globbed on there. You know what this smells like? Burnt, like hair. That's what this stuff smells like. Burnt hair. Thanks, Gorilla Glue. It's for the burnt hair smell. Yeah, and try to be very careful you don't get it on too much on the sides. You don't want it to, you know, gunk up any magnets. And you don't want to get it on your acrylic. That would be bad. Wipe it off right away. You know what? I want a little bit more on this one in the corner. All right, so we're doing good because we're well within that 5-minute range. Oh, I just got some on my finger. All right, now let's bring the case back. we're going to use these guides to help us. We're going to flip this over. Push it up against that side. There you go. And we're in. And, oh God, I gotta make sure I don't have any on my hand. So push it down. And now we wait. Now we wait. I'm going to put some heaviness on this. Here's some Sunlu, some of that. What else do I have that's heavy? I do not know. I do not know, Sam. I am. Maybe a new one of these. This is pretty heavy. A new Google Nest. But anyway, so now we wait 24 hours. Yeah, this turned out good. I love the smell of epoxy in the afternoon. It smells like victory. All right, that's it. That is our how we put on the new way of putting on these acrylic sheets on your aluminum cases. So if you're doing the hanging case, the hanging case, the original way of doing it, oh no, I got epoxy on my pants. Ah, shit. Yeah, I should, I got epoxy on my pants. So instead of using metal tape and magnetic tape, you can do it this way, and it's flush. So if you can see, I don't know how well you can see this. Can you see this? Well, it's flush. I'm gonna put all the, what do you call it? I'm gonna put everything in the description. Welcome, Victoria's Cantina. Thank you. I was on Victoria's channel last night, and we had such a fun time. So yeah, you should go check that out and check out Victoria's channel. Now I got epoxy everywhere. So instead of using metal tape and magnetic tape, this is the new way, and it also includes the new way we did the spray painting. So coming out soon will be the video for spray painting acrylic sheets. So you don't have to do the tape if you don't want to do it, but you can still do the tape. Nothing wrong with the tape way. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed that. You know, we pared down the live builds, but it was fun doing a little, like, one thing. Also, it gets me one step closer of finishing this office so I can unbox all of those boxes. It's a lot of boxes. So many boxes. But yeah. Let's see. Cat in a hat. Cat in a hat. Cat in the house. God, cat in a hat. Wonder if we can do this on a garage shelf panel. Well, you can. You can use, I mean, granted, I would try to find bigger of these, but it won't be set in. You're gonna need bigger magnets though, because to do one of those is gonna take a lot of magnets. It won't be set in, so you'll still need to use, because you can just use magnets with the steel, but you're gonna want to if you want to make it dust proof, you still put the open cell foam next to the magnets. But yes, and yes, just use larger magnets. There you go. Yeah, definitely. It might be more expensive too, though. I haven't researched it, but these little magnets are pretty expensive. But they're neodymium magnets are very powerful. So, oh, that's why, you know what? It looks rough because it has epoxy on it. Or is that scratched up? No, it feels like epoxy. But yeah, does anybody have any questions? Doing it earlier in the day was challenging because I like to have it later in the day so I can get more prepared for this. But yeah, if there are no other questions, comments, let me know. Did you have fun? Let me know in the comments. Did you have fun? If you had fun watching this on the replay, hit the like button. If you're here and you had fun, hit the like button. Hit the dislike button. Somebody last week hit the dislike button during the stream, so they really weren't vibing with the channel, but it doesn't matter. I'll take dislikes too. It's engagement. Let's see, Winman42. Do it when you can. Lilo and Stitch will not be denied. LOL. No, they will not. Mahalo. But yeah. Well, if that's it, I hope you guys have a great rest of your weekend. If you have a long weekend, enjoy it. I do not have a long weekend. I will be working on Monday. I volunteered. I don't know why I did that, but I did. Helps my coworkers who want off, especially the veterans. Although this is Memorial Day for those who have passed during defending the country, and I salute you guys. I salute all the veterans out there too, man. That's what my job is. I help veterans, and I love it. So yeah, enjoy your weekend. Wait. Leo Soto, of course, always have fun. Clinton, thank you for the stream, sir. Have a great weekend. And speaking of which, my local theater was giving out lays for all the... Oh, that's awesome. But yeah, hope you guys have an amazing weekend. And I will be talking to you during the week. Join us on Discord. I'll talk to you probably every day if you join us then. Peace.